Hey guys, Alfred Montaner here. I am at the Oregon Inlet. Not in Oregon, this is North Carolina. One of the sketchiest inlets I've seen. I'm actually here because I'm going to do a factory tour of Valentino Customs. So stick around because along the way I'm going to go ahead and take you on an epic journey of what I found of OBX, or what they call the Outer Banks. This place is amazing, guys. Look at all this water over here. It's just crazy, 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 guys. I'm telling you, this place is wild. You got the bridge there. If you see, there might be some boats that'll come out, but not through the inlet. It's way too rough. All right, stick around. Alfred Montaner making a scene as always. I'm out of here.
They might be waiting.
They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're right there. Oh my goodness, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. What the? What the?
We got two.
What the? What the hell just happened? Welcome to the Outer Banks, guys. Alfred Montaner here, and we're gonna do an amazing video of a boat, of a factory tour. But before I got there, well, I guess I brought you guys some luck.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at the blue wing teal. They're nice.
Yeah.
We don't shoot a lot of them.
No.
They're not great.
Welcome to the Outer Banks, guys. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Noah.
Noah.
Yep. Here's another one.
Look. This is the Outer Banks living, guys. All right, well, let me. This is it.
Calls?
Yeah.
That's the two I was landing over here.
Yeah.
Trying to wait on. Come in here.
Wow, I've never experienced that. No, and it happened quick.
Oh yeah, it came quick.
They came quick.
Get you real excited for it.
All right, we got a rookie. What's the dog's name?
Remy.
Remy.
Yep.
Remy, this is her first season hunting, guys. Wow, this place is cool. And this is what they call a blind, right?
Yeah. You getting that one too? Huh? You getting the ready? Yeah. All right.
And what's your friend's name?
That's my brother, Troy.
Troy?
Yep,
Troy and Noah, guys. So you were able to get 2 or 3?
We got 2 teal, and I think that ready's sitting up there. I think we got 2 drakes too. Yeah, we did. You can see the white comma behind their eyeballs.
We'll talk about that now because I want to. Before I start that, this is different. This is different for us folks from Miami.
Yeah, look at it. She's getting sick. Yeah.
Is it hard to train them to learn it?
Yeah. A lot of command.
Yeah.
They gotta, sometimes when you're hunting lines, the dog breaks as soon as you shoot and it ain't dead, it becomes real problematic. But
Yeah. Dude, this is pretty cool.
oh yeah.
I can see why a lot of people come to the Outer Banks to do this stuff.
This is just public land. When you go on the guides, you shoot a lot of birds.
Yeah, with the guides.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Hey, beginner's luck, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness. Look at him.
Good girl, Ram. Good girl.
All right. Okay, so what is this one here?
That's your ruddy duck. That's the one that was swimming right here in front of us. These are blue wings. Yeah, those are pretty birds.
So
Look at the drakes, males. They got the commas in their face. A hen did land too. We shot the drakes.
So how many can you actually hunt?
We kill 6 of these. You can kill 6 daily. And make sure that
Oh look, there's some over there.
one, two, okay. Those are considered puddle ducks, not divers.
So out of these, which ones would taste the best, food-wise?
Yeah,
those here?
Yeah, definitely those.
So you guys are gonna have a good dinner tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome, dude.
It's pretty too. Normally they don't set in here. Like, you know what I mean? That's the goal, to get them to set in here and pretend like they want to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually those ducks are early season.
Yeah.
So like into November when that first season kicks in. But I guess it's warm enough they're hanging around for a while, which is pretty cool.
So you can get a total of 6 today, and that's your limit.
Yeah, you can shoot 6 ducks per person. Now some ducks have limits on how many you can kill of each duck. So like those are bluebills, those are divers. You can shoot 2 per person. So that'll just add to your 6. So.
That is freaking wild, dude. Hey, well, fellas, listen up, man. I want to let you guys, thank you guys for letting me start this. This is kind of cool. So, yeah, I'll put it on there, guys. Hey, this is actually the first time I film anything hunting, right? I gotta start hunting now. Now I'm kind of excited. What gun are you guys using?
I'm using the Remington 870. It's just a shotgun, 12 gauge.
An 870 Remington, and what about you?
I'm using the same one, but mine was synthetic instead of wood. I had to paint it though because it started rusting on me.
So it's synthetic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give these guys my social stuff on Instagram and my YouTube, guys. Hey, we got a rookie in the house. Good job. Alfred Montaner making a scene as always.
Yes.
Hey, come to the Outer Banks. This place is beautiful. Oh yeah. All right. Well, after that epic hunt that these young men just did, I searched up the boat ramp in the area, and this is one of the local boat ramps here for the Oregon Inlet. Wow, dude, let me tell you something. It's cool to see different places, right? And dude, guys, anybody over here in Oregon, on the Oregon Inlet in North Carolina, hit me up. Damn, it must be high tide. This tide is really high. Completely different. You got the Coast Guard there. Now this inlet is infamous for being really, really rough. All right, let's, okay, so you see under that bridge, that big bridge over there, the Oregon Inlet is on the other side, to the left. There's fishing, and I don't know what's going on here, dude. It's pretty cool stuff, man. Hey, comment below if you guys are from the area. If this tide if this is a high tide. It looks like a high tide. Those ramps are basically underwater. We got some sport fish boats. Man, this is gonna be a pretty crazy day for me today. If it's starting off like this, it's really pretty out here too. Now I'll tell you, it's blowing. It's really, really blowing. To be out here in this type of wind must be pretty nasty out there. Dolphin watch parking. Oh wow, I guess there's dolphin that hang out in the area. Look at these fishing charters. We got the Fishing Frenzy, the Sea-Deucer. Let me tell you something. Look at the decoys. Look at the decoys. So this must be a guide, right? Dude, this is how they do it on the water, bro. That's why on the water this must be amazing. Dude, look at the freaking decoys everywhere. That's crazy, guys. Look at that. I wonder if there's content like this on YouTube. I mean, I just don't watch it. Beautiful area too. Maybe there's somebody out there that's gonna do a charter. Now, from what I was told, the waters in this area are super skinny, really, really, really shallow. Seducer, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. When I saw the sign of the city, when I pulled in, I was like, am I sure I want to be in this area? Well, my goal is to get to the actual inlet. Maybe I can catch a boat passing through. So that's kind of like what I want to do. We got the Sierra here, High Prestige. The Poacher. How wild. All right, guys, well, listen up. Let me get to the actual bridge. But yeah, man, this is badass. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Smash that like if you guys are finding this kind of interesting. And if you haven't watched my channel, I've done tons of videos while I travel, guys, and they're pretty cool. They don't say it's one of the sketchiest inlets in the world for no reason. I might have to tell the wife this is not a good idea. Honey, I was just kidding. I'm not gonna go on that boat when there's 20 footers. I was just kidding, babe. All right, I'm gonna have to stay in the center so I don't get wrecked and get wet. But I'll tell you right now, this is wild. Dude, no way a boat went out on the water today. I highly refuse to believe somebody has the you know what to participate in this type of boating behavior. Nah, there's just no way. Watch, let me see if I can. I'm calling Manuel from Valentino Boats. He knows the weather must be nasty. Hold on. He doesn't know I'm recording, guys, so.
Hermano, buenos días.
Oye, I'm here at the Oregon Inlet. This thing is perfect to go out weather-wise. ¿Ah?
Okay.
¿Me oyes o no?
Sí, te escucho, claro.
Listen, there's only about 10 footers. We can do it on the 35, right?
For sure.
No, listen, I'm recording right now. I'm here at the rocks.
Really?
Yeah, man, it is wild. This inlet is nasty. Valentino,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Valentino, let me ask you a question.
It's gonna be nasty.
Manuel, let me ask you a question. There's no boats that will go out in this weather, right? Or no?
I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
There's no boats that would be coming out of a day like this. They said there was a storm last night.
That's right. That's what. No, it's because not because of the condition of the inlet. It's because of what they expected. You know?
Yeah.
Because normally I was checking just when I left. Now it's only 20 miles wind. Yesterday was almost 30. I checked it when I came home.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the people that know the weather here, they just know when it's like this, day like this, is getting crazy, and now it's just the beginning. Now it's just the beginning. In the next few days, that inlet's gonna be nasty. It's barely people go out because it gets very shallow. Even if you see the wave, but it gets very shallow, and people is match their pull with the ground. Going out is no problem. The problem is coming in.
Going out is not the problem. It's coming in.
Yeah. When people coming in, it's more dangerous than going out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nasty because no matter if you ride it behind the wave, you end in riding in very shallow water type of thing, and if a wave kind of smash you, you're touching the ground, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I test Paul man that he probably is hunting. I'm waiting for a few minutes more for Sonny break. Probably wake up. I didn't want to bother you. I didn't know if you're sleeping. We awake since.
Oh no, I've
$6:30.
been filming all morning. So
Okay.
I was just looking at this, and I learned a lot, and I saw a lot of hunting going on too. So I now I understand why those guys will probably be hunting or doing what they're doing.
Everybody, brother. This is the time of the year for the next probably. Well, I mean, it started a few days ago. In another 2 more weeks. It's about a month and a half that these people, especially the old guys that are really retiring, that they have nothing to do other than just hunting.
No, this is what they like to do. That's why you work hard your whole life, so you can go ahead and do what you want to do.
Exactly. You see a lot of little boats out there. I also repair a few, and they put like trees, and they put a lot of stuff, man, and they stay there from sun to sun. I mean, it's all day, pretty much.
So on this pier, is this little area like a beach during the summer?
Yes. Not really. No people go there on the bridge. I do because I take my 35 there with the family, just in the inlet, because it's clear water in the summertime.
Yeah.
Now it's look probably kind of brown because it's mixing with this. We call the sound. The sound is the water that you pass through the bridge. That's all a sound. So the water there is way clear in the summertime. And then here where I go normally, it's a sandbar, but now it's very nasty. The water looks super dirty in the winter.
Yeah.
And cold as can be. I mean, today it's not that bad with the cold weather. It's just only wind.
Yeah. Well, listen. Where do you want me to meet you? Where do you want me to meet you?
I mean, whatever. I mean, I can pick you up right now. We're at the hotel. We can go back to the shop, to my shop. I would like to talk to Trent, take you to Wanchis, so you record some of the stuff. Oh, you know what? Let me send you my house address. Come to my house.
All right, send me your house address. I'm on the way over there. Welcome aboard a Blackwell.
Captain Ron Edwards, speaks of sport fishing. Come on, let's take a look at it.
Guys,
This is a beauty too. Look at that step right there.
so,
He made this.
all right, so let me give you a backdrop real quick of what we've done so far before we do this walkthrough of this amazing boat, right? So Manuel invited me over so I can do a video of his shop, and he builds Valentino Custom Boats. Now he said, hey, come over here. I'm going to introduce you to a couple people, take you to a couple places. Next thing you know it, I'm in the garage with Sonny Briggs
It's awesome.
having a conversation.
Right.
Now we're at Pirates Cove doing a walking tour of this whole area, and now I meet you, and you have a YouTube channel, which is what?
Saltwater Fishing University.
And now we're gonna go and actually, you do charters, but you also bluefin commercial. So that's big right now. In January to February, there's a lot of bluefin that you guys have an allotted amount, right?
That's right. We have a quota that we're allowed to catch commercially.
And this is what you're fishing them off of.
Yes, it is.
And then, once you're done with that, then you do commercial charters for people.
Recreational charters. Yeah.
Recreational.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming these are some of the lures that you guys use?
Yep, they're all, well, not this one, but this is a Killer Bee Custom here, made by Doug Gray. He custom makes every lure and every rod that we use.
Wasn't he here? That's him right there.
Yeah.
So he makes everything that you guys use to film.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How bad is the hit? I want to know. How many gallons?
204.
204 gallons?
Yes, sir.
We're talking about some real money.
It costs money to make money.
It costs money to have fun and make money.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So tell me about this Blackwell, because we actually passed by the Blackwell factory a little while ago.
Yeah.
We went to go have lunch at O'Neill's, and now we're here. So tell me a little bit about the fishing side of this boat.
This is a 40-foot Blackwell Express. We bought this boat about 2.5 years ago, and kind of dumb luck how it happened. We have a YouTube video how it all happened.
Okay.
But, it's just we went down to Beaufort to look at a couple of other boats that we were interested in. We saw this one; it wasn't even for sale. We struck a deal with the owner, and just like that, we bought it.
And boom! And now you're catching a bunch of bluefin on it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So tell me how, when you're fishing and you're gonna have someone fishing, or you guys are commercially fishing, what's going on back here? What's the story?
So we only run 4 rods when we're commercial fishing. 2 long riggers, 2 short riggers. You can call them flat lines, whatever. Sometimes we run them in a flat line position. Sometimes we run them in a short rigger position. And we're just strolling along about 5.5 knots, hoping to get over the massive fish and get a bite.
Somebody told me they're like 40 miles out. That's how far you guys got to go out from the inlet.
Yeah. Very rarely do we go straight out from the inlet. We either go, to the south, fish down the beach, or to the southeast. We follow the schools of fish, and wherever they are, we go. But it's anywhere from 30 to 45 miles.
Bend that rod so they can see that. Because you make these, right?
And it stays bent like that a lot.
So I didn't hear anything crackling. That is pretty impressive. And where are you making these rods?
I'm in the northern neck of Virginia, a little town called Lottsburg.
Lottsburg.
Yep, right on the mouth of the Potomac River.
And you're making the lures as well?
Yep.
So where's your website? I know you say you have a Facebook.
Have a website.
What's the Facebook?
Killer Bee Customs on Facebook.
Killer Bee Customs. And that's what makes you guys all the money in the commercial season.
Yep, that's right.
This guy right here builds all the stuff that you guys. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for maybe people that don't know, they filmed the show, Big Tuna here and all that, Wicked Tuna and all that good stuff. So you guys are basically the same type of people, but probably not on TV. But you're on the Chit Show. Well, you're with Alfred Montaner. This is just as big.
That's awesome.
All right, so your tuna doors here? Is that?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes we catch them so big that they hardly even fit in that door.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to watch your channel now.
It's awesome.
I cannot wait to watch your channel. And then Manuel was obviously super interested on that step down, on that step right there, because you just made that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been pretty handy with my hands. This is beautiful.
All right, let's go into.
Let's take a look in here.
You need me to take off my shoes? No, guys, nobody was expecting this. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Come on board.
The temperature just changed dramatically in here.
Yeah, that's why we have it.
These curtains hold heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you.
So this is the helm area here. We've got 2 16-inch Garmins, a 9-inch Garmin, and we got side scan and everything. Got all the electronics, radar, everything that you can need.
So when you're going out, typically how many hours or is it days? How is it? How long are you out?
Well, most of the time, so you're only allowed 1 fish per day.
Okay.
When you're commercial fishing, so it really depends on how long it takes for you to get that 1 fish.
30 minutes, you can be gone.
You can get there, troll for 10 minutes, get a bite, catch your fish, and then pack up and come back home. It could be a 4-hour day. You could be eating lunch at O'Neill's, you know. But
Which was fantastic, by the way.
yeah.
Thank you so much for taking me.
Just like yesterday, we got to the fishing grounds at 1 a.m. Fished most of the early morning hours till it got light. Then we started trolling. We had a big bite. What time was our big bite yesterday? 2 o'clock?
No, it wasn't that late.
Well,
No, because we left.
12 or
we
so?
were coming home.
maybe around noon.
Probably 11:30, yeah.
Noon we had a big bite, and none of us had ever seen it before, but on one of those big 130 reels, just kept going,
Slammed
kept
it.
going, and there was nothing we could do. I could not back the boat down fast enough, and he got.
Fred the Croc. Guys, I was just, they don't watch the chit chat. Hold on, we got to finish the story.
All right.
Okay, we got to get back serious. Okay, you were backing in, you got a hit.
Yeah, we got a hit.
Hard.
The rod went off, and we just thought it was just like our normal tuna bites that we get. But
Okay.
we just, once after about 10 or 15 seconds went by, and we realized that there was not any slowing down. It was just gone.
Uh-huh.
So we cleared all the rest of the rods, got everything up, and I started backing down on it because the magician there was telling me that we got to do something. We got to do something.
There's something behind the magician name, right?
Yeah, because he is the fish whisperer. He can catch them, and he's the magician. You see the rods he builds and everything. So he's
What
just
time do I need to
magic.
be here tomorrow? What time do I need to be here tomorrow?
Oh, he wants to go tuna fishing. Okay, so you're backing down on it?
So seas are pretty bad out there yesterday too. So I'm backing down, and I just can't back down fast enough, to keep up with the fish. It's just gone. And we caught a lot of blue marlins and stuff like that. You back down on them just like every captain does. You can keep up with them and stuff like that. But this fish yesterday was just nuts. I mean, absolutely just gone, deep and down and away from the
You think you foul hooked it or something?
or
Or
foul hooked it? Something was different. We never had it happen.
and he just kept on going.
Kept on going, and when he hollered, "We've got to do something," I've got about 50 yards left. I tried to spin the boat around to get the boat pointed at the fish so I could get some speed.
Yeah.
Because I can make some speed going forward.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got the boat lined up and took off, we were out of string. Pow! Went off like a
Wow.
shot. Yeah.
Wow.
1,000 yards.
1,000 yards gone.
Who was the first one to cry?
Well,
A lot of cussing going
a lot of
on.
cussing. But we have learned that there's no sense of crying about it because you don't have a fish. You go get ready back, step back
Once
out.
you stuff back out and go to work.
Yeah, and go to work.
Okay, since you made the lure, which lure was it? It was
One
this
just like that.
this exact lure?
Just like that.
What's the name of that
Identical.
lure?
That is a red-headed slut.
Red-headed slut. I like the name. I don't know if you'll be able to sell that in South Beach because you're gonna have competition, but
With a name?
no. Okay. No, I was just joking around about South Beach, people. It's a nice place to go. Okay. All the redheads are gonna have a problem with this video. This is gonna be reported for sure. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the boat. Okay, so this is kind of basically the office. Here's where you work. This is where you're working.
That's right.
And your son
Yeah, Trent
and the magician
and the magician.
are here.
He's the professor.
Who's the professor? Oh, okay, you're the professor.
That's what they call me.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anybody else also that fishes, or is just you three all the time?
Well, most of the time it's us three when we fish, but I own this boat with a guy named Marcus Sheridan, and we own the boat together, and
Okay.
he fishes a lot with us. We also have a camera guy that does a lot of the filming for us, so his name is Vita.
Vito?
Vita, V-I-T-A.
Vita.
Yeah, he's from Tonga.
Oh, nice.
Cool, yeah.
Cool. So is most of the catching done at during the day or at night?
A little bit of both, but 90% of our fish are caught during the day, and then we like to catch them during the day just because we like to keep normal hours, but we will stay out and fish for them at night.
Okay, talk to me about the pricing and of the fish side of it, right? Because we see what we see on TV, but what's the reality?
Reality is not what you see on TV.
Oh, okay. And talk to me about the reality.
So when you see on the show,
You don't have to name any show, but when you see on TV,
when you see on TV, you roll up, you take your fish to the bar, they pull it off, they look at the quality of it, we're taking a tail cut and a core sample, and on TV they tell you exactly what you're getting for it at the dock. at that moment. It's not the case.
Okay.
So the buyer takes a tail cut, he takes a core sample, then he'll tell you what the quality of the fish is like, whether he likes it or not, whether it's got good fat in the minors and the majors, and if it's got a good core, and he'll tell you if it's a quality fish or not. So then it goes to market. He has no idea what he's going to get it for until it goes to market. We find out what we got for the fish about 2 weeks after we
So they auction the fish off?
They do, yeah. It goes to a market, and you have like silent bidders, I guess. I've never been to one. I need to go to one. So.
They probably won't let you be. They don't want to know what the true price is on that fish.
Maybe not.
Okay, so a big fish like that, what can you get? Per
last year we sold 14 bluefin tunas commercially.
Okay.
Over a period of about 40 days, and you've got to realize that you say 14 fish, but it's fishing in January. So just like today, you can't
It's
even
nasty.
stand on the dock. 'Cause
It's
the wind is
nasty.
blowing,
Yes,
right?
nasty.
So you only get to fish. You're lucky if you get to fish half of those days, in that season.
Okay.
And so that's why, I mean, you may say 14 fish is not very much, but 14 fish out of the 18 days that we fished last year, were able to fish because of the weather. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting back to the price, last year on the average, out of those 14 fish, we got an average of $9 a pound across the board. That's what the boat got.
Okay.
So our first fish, we've only got a report back on our first fish this year. We got $7 a pound for it. So the market fluctuates with demand and the quality of the fish and everything. So hard to say.
Okay, good. So tell me a little bit more about this Blackwell. So what do we got going?
All right, so this is a custom-made dash. We got two 16s, a 9 here. We got radar, side scan, all the fancy electronics that most of these.
So a guy like yourself who's interested in a Blackwell, what would you say? Buy it?
Oh yeah, Blackwell's a good boat, good sea boat, solid. It's like you know how you have different quality and name brand of cars?
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but this is a Lexus.
Okay.
It's just a.
It's a premium. It's a premium.
Premium.
It's not like a commercial production boat.
No, she's solid. I mean, a lot of boats you're hitting waves and stuff like that.
What was that?
I said it's not a Carolina skiff. No, it is a great boat. Take good care of you.
Yeah, there's not a creek. She don't beat you too bad, and no rattle, stuff like that.
I see that you got the baby in here hanging out. Do you?
Yeah, that's my grandson.
Do you take him out or every now and then?
He's a little young yet. A little young. He has been on a boat ride though.
Yeah. So he'll be next.
He will be
The
next.
quietest baby I ever see.
What's that?
The quietest baby.
He's a good baby. He's a good baby. Sure.
He'll take my place.
They are very lucky.
My
This is Mom,
goodness.
and that's Dad. This is Jenna.
Wow, beautiful.
All right. Well, what about below? What do we got down?
Right, so come on down. We'll take a look. Kind of a mess now.
Yeah. Well, no, nobody was expecting this, but you're gonna be taking people on University for the YouTube channel. So, hey, listen, it's awesome because now I know I have somebody that's in this area that I can.
You got a contact.
Yeah, a plug that I can basically say, hey, what's the truth about this? What's the reality, whatever. So I think that's super important for me to have, and this is like Manuel, I mean, you know what it is, I pull up to Sonny Briggs' house and I have a huge conversation with Sonny.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. And they're gonna see some of that, but it was cool. Okay, so we're down below.
Yep, so when we bought this boat 2.5 years ago, all this was bears, nothing but a hull. And I spent 2 winters down here fabricating all
So
this.
you guys fish.
And we got a little settee here that doubles as a double bunk.
Okay.
Folds up. We got the galley over here. Nice.
So you did this all yourself?
I did, yeah. I was a residential building contractor for 22 years.
So you got it bare and you said, hey, listen, I'm gonna clean it out a little bit, make it a little bit less commercial than the way it was. Because what were they using it prior to when you were using
Well,
it?
they were pleasure fishing off of it, but down here it's just never been finished.
So they bought it just like that. They wanted it unfinished from Blackwell, or
This boat has a story.
like every boat.
Yeah, like every boat. Blackwell built it for a guy that an older gentleman that just wanted to have a fishing boat that he'd go out in the sound with. So this boat was not originally an express style boat.
Okay.
It was like a cabin boat, kind of looked like a lobster boat. And then that guy unfortunately got Alzheimer's and passed away, and the boat sat for a long time. Another fella bought it. He started converting it into the express style boat, and had some bad times with some contractors that did some work on it and everything. It ended up eventually running out of money to finish it. And then the previous owner bought it from him. He did a bunch of work to it. The boat wasn't even for sale when we found it, and we fell in love with it, my partner and I, Mark. And
you're like, let's make
make a deal.
Let's make a deal and let's go catch some fish.
That's right. Yeah.
And this boat has been happy ever since.
Happy ever since.
That's awesome.
So, and then we've got the head in here, toilet, there's a shower around the corner.
Now, when you have, recreational charters and stuff like that, basically somebody wants to just get out the sun or whenever, they just come out here.
They can come down here, lay down, do whatever they want.
Hang out.
But I can tell you, that upstairs, when we open those curtains, that curtain enclosure up in the summertime, and there's a nice breeze coming through there, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
Because you can see everything. And this boat is great for a lot of people too, because you get in on one of those convertible style boats in the cabin, you can't see 360 degrees, and a lot of people that are prone to motion sickness, that messes them up because all they can do is look back.
Yeah.
This boat, you can stand up, you can get the air in your face, you can see everywhere, see the horizon all the way around you, so it works out really good.
What's powering it? What
is twin Yanmar 465?
Twin Yanmar 465. You got a little berth over here as well.
Yeah.
I love videos that start off like this. I had no idea where my day was gonna go. We just ran out of SD card because like I told you, I didn't expect to film half of the stuff I filmed today.
That's right.
You know?
It's funny how things like that happen.
Yeah. So, what about on the bow? You have some room in the bow. How big is the bow front? Because there's not a tender on this or nothing, right?
No, but we do have an 8-man life raft up there.
Okay.
Which is very important. So when we're running our charters, there's 6 passengers, the mate most of the time, and myself with the captain. So if anything ever were to happen, we have the proper safety equipment. So we have 8-man life raft, and that's actually a Solus A is how they classify it. So it has plenty of supplies to hold you for 48 hours, in that raft.
Yeah.
So we've got all the top-notch safety equipment.
Okay. So how do they get in contact with you if they want to do a charter? So you said in February when you finish commercial fishing, that's when you start doing recreational charters.
That's right.
How would they get in contact with you?
SpeechlessSportFishing.com.
SpeechlessSportFishing.com. And if they wanted to watch your YouTube videos, where would they go?
Saltwater Fishing University.
Okay, let's assume that you take me out fishing for a tuna.
Okay.
I catch one.
Right.
What happens to the fish?
Now, when we're commercial fishing or when we're recreationally fishing?
Recreationally fishing.
Well, it has to be, first off, it has to be under 73 inches, which sometimes can be a challenge to catch a fish that small.
Okay.
But you catch one under 73 inches, you get to keep it, take it home.
Okay, so anything over 73 inches you have to throw back.
During recreational season.
But as a commercial guy, what's your minimum and maximum?
Minimum size is 73 inches, and there's no maximum.
Wow.
So
And what's the biggest one you've caught?
109 inches is the biggest one I've caught.
109 inches, which will equate to how many pounds?
About 730 pounds with the head and the tail off.
How the hell do you bring that onto the boat?
Through the door.
Let's see.
Have a block and tackle.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna end the video now. Okay. Let's do a hypothetical. We're gonna get the magician and your boy involved right now. All right. Let's go back to the back of the boat. We're gonna pretend we got a 700-pound, 109-inch tuna.
Get in the water, Trent.
What do we do, Trent?
Get a black and tackle out.
Hurry up. So there's commotion at this point, right? Hurry up. It's and the tuna right now is shaking his ass off trying to get out, right? Yeah. And you guys are thinking, this is my payday. So how do you get 700 pounds?
Well, first off, we have a tail rope around the fish. And so we've got a heavy-duty rope around his tail, and we've got him tied off back here.
Okay.
So that when we get that tail rope on him,
you're caught.
We're calm.
Yeah.
But it's the point right before we get that tail rope on him that's tense.
So whose job is it to get the tail rope on him?
Well, it all depends. One of these two are on the rod.
You're on the helm.
I'm on the helm, and then we have a harpoon. So we get it close to the boat, we throw the harpoon, hit it with the harpoon, that's connected to a line, and then in between the rod and the harpoon line, we get the fish closer to the boat. Someone will grab a gaff it in the tail, bring the tail up, we'll get a rope around it, tie it off, and that's when it's over.
Okay, then 700 pounds.
Yeah.
You open your door.
We open our door. This is what you call a block and tackle. So we'll put this through the lip. This is a lip hook. We'll put that through the lip of the fish.
Okay.
And of course, while it's outside of the boat.
Something tells me you can't buy this at West Marine.
Actually, that's that block and tackle came off Amazon.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Guys, and I'll try to find out where it's at so they can. Okay, hold on. Let me see this real quick. All right. So you hook up to the lip.
Yep, right on through the lip, and then
Boom.
We'll latch that. Once that comes to the bottom side of the lip, Doug and I will pull on this rope, and a lot of times Trent has to jump on that side to get the tuna to break over the lip of the door. So he's jumping while we're pulling.
Oh.
Jumping on this right here.
Oh.
And there's a video on our channel that shows that.
We're definitely gonna watch that for sure.
I think there's a new short that we could
just put up the
other day that actually shows.
So you're just jumping up trying to get this.
Yeah, trying to get it.
Why don't you just gain a little bit of weight, Trent? What are you doing? Come on, man, join the club.
I'm the only heavy one, but I'm not tall enough to be that heavy.
Okay, so you're pulling.
Yeah, we get it in. It pops. Once he breaks the plane, it comes in pretty easy. We get the weight up. He comes in here. A lot of times the nose is hitting right there and the tail's still halfway hung out of the door, so we got to take it, a little teeny hand gaff, and pull it around. And then we gut the fish. We call it dressing. So we'll take all the internal organs out of the fish, pack it with ice, and then we'll put it in that giant bag right there and cool it off.
So you bag him, and he'll stay on the deck.
He'll stay on the deck.
And then everybody gives themselves a high five and say, we're gonna do this tomorrow.
And we all sit down and catch our breath.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys. Manuel, how crazy has today been?
Been good. And we're going now, passing the bridge, we're going to Corridor to see my friend from Caliber Boats.
Trevor,
yeah.
dude,
It's awesome. You got a full day.
I do. I can't complain. I ran out of SD card, guys. Give them your one last time your website.
All right, so it's speechlesssportfishing.com on the internet, and on YouTube, Saltwater Fishing University.
Guys, Alfred, Montaner, Manuel from Valentino Boats, and over here at Speechless, guys. Hey, go buy this man's lures if you want to catch these fish. You're like the guy. I'm surprised that you actually even give him a shout out, because a lot of people don't want people to know of guys like him, right? Because they don't want the competition. They don't want to be outbeat.
What I do the rest of the year. I got to work. Man's got to eat.
Yeah. Guys, Alfred, Montaner making a scene as always. I'm out of here. Boom!
Today's video was brought to you by Hook Optics. To get more information on Hook sunglasses, go to hooksunglasses.com. Whiskey throttle hats and Chit Show gear are also available at luxuryribtenders.com. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out.